Come on into camp, folks. Pull in close, but don't laugh too quick. This one's been known to kick back. The fire's burning steady. Coffee's been on long enough to turn honest, and the West Texas wind's got that hollow sound to it. That's the kind of night when stories get restless. And if you're going to talk about Texas myths, you don't get far without running smack into the jackalope. Now folks outside Texas think the jackalope's a joke, something cooked up by bored cowhands or dusty souvenir shops. That's fine. Texas has never required belief to keep a thing alive. All it needs is repetition and a little wide open space. First time I heard about a jackalope, I was younger and dumber, and riding fence west of Fort Stockton. Old ranch hand named Earl pointed to a set of tracks and said, "Careful now, them rabbits round here don't all hop." I laughed. Earl didn't. He said the jackalope was born when a jackrabbit got spooked hard enough to outrun sense and grew antlers just to look meaner than it felt. That's Texas logic for you. If fear don't stop you, I think those horns will. Descriptions change depending who's talking. Some say it's no bigger than a rabbit with pronghorn antlers sharp as wire. Others swear they've seen ones as big as a coyote, sitting up on a rock, antlers framed against the moon like it knew it was being admired. They say jackalopes sing too, mimic human voices, coyote calls, even old country songs drifting out of static-filled radios. That's how they lure folks in. You follow the sound, and by the time you realize it ain't right, you're lost enough to stay lost a while. Old-timers will tell you jackalopes only show themselves to folks who aren't looking too hard. The minute you go chasing proof, they vanish. But sit still long enough. They might sit right down across from you and size you up. There are stories of ranchers finding fence wire twisted into shapes that look suspiciously decorative. Tracks that start like rabbit prints and end like hooves. Whiskey bottles emptied overnight with no boot prints nearby. Nobody ever admits to seeing one drunk, but nobody denies it neither. Some say the jackalope showed up back when West Texas was still trying to decide what it wanted to be. A land so tough it had to grow humor just to survive. Maybe that's why the jackalope stuck. Part prey, part threat, part punchline, and all stubborn. You'll hear folks claim they've hunted one. Every one of them failed. Jackalopes are said to be bullet dodging, trap smelling, and smarter than a ranch dog that's learned to open gates. The only sure way to catch one, they say, is to be born lucky and die quiet. Truth is, the jackalope don't need to be real to be true. It explains some things about Texas, how this land laughs at itself just enough to stay sane, how we turn hardship into humor and mystery into myth. I've never seen one clear as day, but I've heard things in the brush that didn't match the wind, seen shadows sit up straight where shadows shouldn't. And I've learned not to mock a place that's been here longer than I have. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the tale as much as I enjoyed telling it. I see the fire's burning low. Coffee's gone, and that's okay. Leaves room for a little medicine before bedtime, if you know what I mean. Thanks for joining me here on Lone Star Stories, where not every legend bites, but everyone's got horns if you look at it sideways. I'll see you next time, where you can pull up a seat and listen close, because there's always another tall Texas tale to be told under the Lone Star.